Hi everybody, this is Jerry from West Coast Kayaks. Today we're going to be reviewing the Old Town Minn Kota 106. It's 10.5 feet long, 37 inches wide, weighs 104 pounds, and has a massive 525-pound capacity. So we're going to do a quick run through on this. It's a beautiful kayak. There's a whole lot not to love about this. Starting from the very front, super sharp point of entry, so it just slices through the water. As you move back on this, then you get into the fun part, the engine. The Minn Kota 46-pound thrust trolling motor. It had that little kickstand. That's all you do to drop it. While you're in here in the cockpit to steer it, if you want to go to the left, you just push with your left foot. If you want to go to the right, you push with your right foot. Flush-mounted tracks. We're showing it with some different accessories. There's all kinds of things that you can put into the tracks. On the sides here, as you move a little bit further back, you have nice little pockets where you can put your Plano tackle boxes. Inside the handle over here on the side, you have a cup holder on both sides. We're showing it, obviously it's got a paddle holder as well on the outside. Super comfortable seat. It's just at the right position. Really nice height on this seat. Underneath the seat is where your battery goes. So the battery box is built into this. And you can use a regular marine battery, a deep cycle battery. You could use an AGM style battery or even a lithium ion if you wanted to. So extremely versatile as far as how much power and battery you want to put into it. The more you spend on the battery, the longer the battery life you're going to get. It's that simple. The motor plugs in the front, the battery plugs in the back. It's just a plug and play system, so it's very easy at the end of the day to unplug your motor, unplug your battery, and take them out. The throttle on this is just like it would be on a boat. In the center, it's in neutral. If you want to go forward, you push it forward. If you want to go backwards, you pull it backwards. It also has a battery gauge built right into it, which is nice as well. Behind the battery, you have this plate. I'm sure there's a fancy name for it, but what it does is it has electrodes behind it that draws the heat from the battery so that your backside doesn't get heated up, which is underneath there. Moving back a little bit further, you have 3 rod holders on this, 2 in the trolling position, and then the one, I'm going to flip the seat back up so you can see this. This is a forward-facing rod holder, and I love this because of the angle on it when you're sitting down, and if you are fishing and you're out there to rebait or to re-rig, it's at the perfect spot because your rod's up here, open your bail, and you're able to really get to and access. It's just in a perfect location on this. If you wanted to drop the rudder on this when you go out, there's a handle over on this side, and it drops. It's a massive rudder on this. They call it the XL fishing rudder, and we love it. It's twice as wide as the dagger-style rudders that we've seen with some of the other lines, with pretty much all of the other lines. It's the biggest rudder that I've seen out there, so this thing just spins on a dime. Really nice. I like that it has a pre-mount on this if you wanted to add the power pole like we're showing on this option here. So it's already built into the kayak. I thought that was a real nice feature as well. Even the little things like the paddle holder on this, how it's on the side, it's molded in. It's got the little strap if you've ever had a paddle holder and you hit something and it knocks the paddle out. So it's got the strap to hold the paddle in. It's real nice. The stability and the reason why it has such a high weight capacity is because of the 2 pontoons. It has these 2 big pontoons underneath. If you kind of swing around to the bottom here, you can really see how you have these 2 massive pontoons on either side. So your flotation is on the outside of the kayak instead of being in the center of the kayak. That allows you to stand up, move around, and it also reduces your wet surface area because now instead of pushing the whole width of the kayak through the water, you're just pushing the bottom of each of those pontoons through the water. So it's a very easy paddle without the motor, and with the motor, it just flies through the water. 46-pound thrust on a 10.5-foot kayak is just massive. When you want to go out for a regular paddle, it also has a filler plate built into the trunk here, which is nice. And it's molded in, so it doesn't take up any room in the trunk. And then you just take out the motor, you just lift it up, flip those switches, and pop in your filler plate. That's the Minn Kota, the 106 by Old Town. I don't know, we couldn't find much wrong with it. This is a beautiful kayak. It's backed with a lifetime warranty by a company that's been around 125 years. We love it. Come down, check it out. West Coast Kayaks, St. Petersburg, Florida. Thanks for watching.
episode.